and gentlemen, it's time for the main event presented by McCarthy Auto
Lucas
Group.
with a boxing background, correct?
Yeah, Lucas has a professional boxing background, and obviously in his professional career has been training extensively on the ground and grappling. I'm going to look for Bohi to try to take Lucas down and get on top and find a submission or ground and pound, and we're going to look for Lucas to look for the knockout or put Bohi on his back.
It's time for your main event of the evening.
I know you're a fan of nicknames. Lucas, the Ozark Mountain Hillbilly Redneck.
Roughneck.
I've
never heard that, Roughneck.
I have never either. Marshmallow and Roughneck.
He trains at Warriors Academy and hails from Kansas City, Missouri. He weighed in at 265 pounds, introducing Derek Bohi. And his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He trains at Glory MMA, and he's from Leeds Summit, Missouri. He also weighed in at 265 pounds. Put your hands together for Lucas Overcast.
Both guys at the limit of heavyweight, 265 pounds. Should be interesting to see all of this mass exchanging violence.
I hope this fence doesn't break in front of us. We could be in a little bit of trouble.
We shall see. Here we go. The start of our main event. Derek Bohi taking on Lucas Overcast.
Lucas already very sweaty coming into round number one. That could play to his advantage as far as escaping submissions. Checks the leg kick early. Checks it again. You know, that's a big sign and can be disheartening to an opponent. You're trying to throw strikes and your opponent effortlessly is just checking them down with no issue. Lucas Overcast seems to be working his jab early.
Lucas does
big outside leg kick.
Lucas seems a little lighter on his feet as well.
Big overhand from Lucas Overcast. There seems to be a big striking difference here.
Bohi with the leg kick and another body kick. Lucas controlling the action here, stalking down Derek Bohi. What do you got to do as Derek Bohi kind of retreats and is looking for his own offense?
Well, you know, right now it doesn't seem to be much of an issue when he's retreating. Lucas is chasing. He's not cutting off the cage. So Bohi being able to just nonchalantly back up doesn't seem to be an issue for him. But if Lucas starts to switch up his game plan and cut the cage off instead of chasing, then that could be an issue for him.
For people unfamiliar, what do you mean by cutting off the cage?
So instead of following the fighter into a circle, which is the shape of the cage, stepping in front of where he's walking. And a big shot there, hook and straight right from Lucas Overcast. Bohi seems to have his guard up. And
leg kick landed by Bohi. Now a 1-2 by Lucas. Lucas working the body early.
Big leg kick from Lucas Overcast. Spun him around twice. Big shot to the body, 1-2. Big outside leg kick. You know, Bohi needs to start moving and start fighting back here.
Another body shot by Lucas.
These body shots are going to open up the shots to the head.
Lucas slips.
And here we go. This is where it gets interesting. Bohi's now taking him down into his world. Bohi's on top. This is where Bohi wants to be.
Lucas with the butterfly guard. This might be where the weight of Derek Bohi at 265 pounds will play into his favor.
Absolutely, and Bohi looked very uncomfortable on his feet, but here, this is his world here. Bohi's a high-level grappler, and now he's looking for a Kimura here. Lucas looks to find his feet here, and Bohi's looking to take the back.
Now Lucas trying for a takedown.
Lucas in on a single leg. Bohi's got a Kimura here.
Lucas in a bad spot with 2 minutes left. Now Lucas on top.
Derek Bohi with a Kimura. Lucas Overcast uses it to sweep. And a wild exchange. Great jiu-jitsu from Derek Bohi. Good escape from Lucas Overcast. Bohi's landing big shots.
Derek Bohi trying to take his back and then just presses him up against the cage.
This is the fight Bohi wants right here. This is where he shines. He's got Lucas Overcast split, and he's got him carrying his weight.
Derek Bohi looking for a head and arm choke, it looks like, maybe. What he got to do is Lucas tries to defend more shots from Derek Bohi.
You know, Lucas needs to get away from the cage, find a far side underhook, and get to his hip. Bohi's doing a good job at acknowledging that and keeping his weight in the right spots here. He's making him carry his weight and just landing these small shots. Bohi's looking fantastic right here. You know, Lucas was dominating the striking. Now Bohi here seems to be dominating the grappling. So this is just this is a competitive bout. A very interesting match here. Bohi working the body with punches here.
Definitely a tale of two halves with one round in the books, almost done here. Lucas controlling the action on the feet and Derek controlling the action as they went to the ground. Coming up on 30 seconds left in the round.
You know, not only are these punches a weapon from Bohi, but Bohi using his weight on him is also another huge weapon for him here. So Bohi's got two things going for him right now. He's got position, he's got weight, and he's got these small punches. So three things.
Coming up on 10 seconds left in the first round of our main event at Kansas City Fighting Alliance 19. And that is the end of round one. A back and forth battle. Who do you think won that first round?
You know, it just depends how you score a bout. Bohi dominated the grappling. Lucas Overcast dominated the striking. It just kind of depends how you score it there. It's hard to say. Great round from both fighters.
One thing that definitely will help Lucas going into the second fight, and one thing that I think helps out stand-up fighters when they take on grapplers is that the fight starts on their feet going into the round two.
Yeah, definitely. You know, one thing though that Bohi, this might work to Bohi's advantage a little bit, is when both fighters were fresh going into round one, Lucas's striking seemed to be very crisp and very light on his feet. Let's see if Lucas is as fresh and as crisp going into round number two. He did carry Derek's weight the whole better half of that first round. So Lucas does seem to be light on his feet here, but let's see if he's as springy and as fast as he was in round number one.
And we'll see if that cut has anything to do with round two, as he was split open, Lucas that is, in round one. Both fighters touch gloves, and we're starting the action. Big punch landed by Bohi.
Big shot to the body from Lucas Overcast. Boom, nice lead hook from Derek Bohi. This striking is going to be a lot more competitive this round because of what Bohi did to him in round number one. So good stuff from Derek Bohi to weather the early storm, put his weight on him, and now look to exchange competitive strikes here in round number two. Nice inside low kick from Lucas Overcast. And an outside leg kick. Nice jab from Bohi to return it.
Lucas has been using his kicks very well when they've been on their feet.
Expect Lucas to go high with one of these kicks soon.
Oh, big right hand by Lucas.
Bohi barely slipped out of the way of that. It nicked the shoulder first and then ricocheted off the head there. Big left hook. That hurt Bohi. He needs to watch the distance here. Another lead hook from Lucas Overcast. Bohi firing back. Bohi is game. Bohi has him on the fence here. This is what Bohi wants. He drops for a double leg to a single. Bohi back to the double leg.
What does Lucas need to do to defend this takedown? Well, he has been taken down.
He needs to control the head and scoot and get back up to his feet. Lucas needs to be careful here, giving his back to Bohi. Bohi has good positioning here. If Bohi throws this inside hook, it could be big issues.
Another takedown by Derek Bohi. Lucas goes to his back. Derek gets the mount.
The full mount. This is Derek Bohi's world. Bohi using the crossface to put Lucas on his back. Lucas keeps bellying down. Big elbow.
Lucas covering up, now goes belly down.
Bohi looking to flatten him out with the grapevines. Lucas is in big trouble here. 3, 4, 5 unanswered punches. He's looking to fish on it for the rear naked choke.
Still a lot of time in round 2, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Lucas Overcast is flattened out.
I think Lucas needs to move here or else the ref will stop the fight.
These are a lot of unanswered shots here. Mike England watching very closely.
He's defending well. A lot of shots aren't really landing, but he isn't doing a lot to defend himself.
Those are solid punches right there. I know these doesn't seem to be hurting Lucas, but the ref is going to stop it. He's got to move. And that's the bout. Derek Bohi showing that grappling overcomes the striker. You know, Bohi did a great job of weathering the early storm. You know, when they were fresh on their feet, Lucas seemed to have a big advantage. Bohi just, you know, being a seasoned veteran that he is, weathered the storm, took him down, made sure he rode his weight. The bout was a lot more competitive in round number 2 on the feet. Bohi got the takedown and finished the fight pretty easily. Great fight from Derek Bohi.
Yeah, it seemed to be when Lucas slipped and fell, that was the turning point in the fight where Derek Bohi was then able to get on the ground, land a lot of shots, and then really dictate where the fight took place after that point.
Yep, great action here tonight for Kansas City Fighting Alliance.
Definitely. Saw a lot of great brand new fighters making their debut. Saw a lot of back and forth action. And we have Derek Bohi as your main event winner at Kansas City Fighting Alliance 19.
Huge thanks to Impact Signs, McCarthy Auto Group, and Independent Tire Dealer here at Kansas City Fighting Alliance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout ends at 3 minutes and 1 second of round number 2. Your winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Derek Bohi.
And there you go, the main event of Kansas City Fighting Alliance 19, Derek Bohi victory over Lucas Overcast.